What's going on, guys? My name is Jake and welcome back to a brand new video. Today I am here to give you a video about F1 2016. So F1 2016, what needs to change is what I'm going to be going through in this video, and I would like you to leave your comments down in the comment section about what you think of my opinions and what your opinions are of what needs to change for F1 2016. Now this will be sent off to Codemasters, and I will also send off another video to Codemasters. I'll put a tweet out linking them to the course director, and hopefully they'll look at. I will go more into depth in some of these things in a future video, and it will be a longer one as well because it will be more in depth. But basically, if you've seen Ara's video, you will know that he said it's the re-adding, and I personally agree with that. But to kick it off, I'm going to say career mode. They need to bring that back. I mean, you look at F1 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013 and 2014, they all had a career mode, and then for 2015 they just ripped it out, which I think was a bad idea. Now, I played career mode the most on the previous Formula 1 games. I think on F1 2010 I did 14 or 21 seasons, so that's 2 or 3 F1 2010 7 season career modes, and I did loads of seasons on that game. I think I probably did 21. I think I probably did between 14 and 21. So because I know I at least did full 7 seasons on that game, and on 2011 I did I did 2 full seasons on that game, which is 10 seasons. Then for 2012 I only got 4 seasons. Didn't even complete a 4th season, but you know, I still played that game a lot. And personally, I think F1 2012 is the most complete game, and then 2013 is right behind it. And you know, they're all really good, but I think they need to bring career mode back because that's a major thing in the game that they need to bring back. Second thing, I think they need to bring back the tiering system from F1 2012 career mode, because if you remember, they had a tiering system. So they had a band of the top teams, a band of the midfield teams, and a band of the bottom teams, and that was a really good idea because it actually made a change in the cars, in the way they performed, in the way that they would handle and everything like that. So say you started off, say you did your first season with Force India and you end up finishing 4th in the constructors, you would then end up being a top team for that season. You may not win the constructors, but you can really get up there and fight for the wins. I mean, if you look at Ara's road to glory, he started off in the Marussia, and first season he ended up finishing, I think it was 6th in the constructors, something like that. And then they moved up to a midfield team, and then they finished 4th in the constructors, I think, and then they were a top team and he ended up winning the World Championship. So that's the idea of the tiering system, and that was a really good system. So I think they need to bring it back. And a third thing they need to bring back for F1 2016 is modding. I mean, if you look at 2010, I think it was mainly started around 2013, but you know, they modded games were easy to, for the F1 games were easy to mod. 2013, 2014 mainly, I think, were easy to mod. I don't know, I'm not a modder, but I'm going to put some mods onto F1 2013 from Race Department. But you know, they had mods for 2013, 2014, and for 2012. They may have had mods for older games, I just don't know about them. But yeah, they had mods for those games, and well, actually, I know they have mods for 2010 as well. So probably, and they will for 2011 as well. So you know, all the other games you've been able to mod, but 2015 you can't mod. I mean, you can mod it a little bit, but not a lot. So that's a bit bad in my opinion, because you know, modding increases longevity of the game, and that's one thing they need to bring modding back, because it increases longevity in the game. And you know, they want people to play the game all year round, and that's just not happening. I mean, I'm only playing F1 2015 I'm only recording it I'm only playing it to record some gameplay for this video and for some other discussions I'm going to do with you guys. So that's the only reason why I'm recording F1 2015 gameplay. You know, the other things will be F1 2013, F1 and F1 2012, possibly some F1 2010. and because those are just games I generally enjoy, and I don't enjoy playing F1 2015, which is heartbreaking for me to say because it is a good game. Don't get me wrong, it's a really good game, but I just got bored. I mean, I like playing it. It's just I don't like playing it as much as I would because I just got bored. You know, because there isn't a career mode, I just got bored. If there was a career mode, I would not be bored at all. I think they also need to bring back the safety car. That was a big thing that they got rid of, and that was a bad idea because safety car it brought you back into play if you were having a bad race, or if you're having a good race, it could mix it up. I just don't know why they got rid of the safety car, and I don't know why they got rid of all these things. But another reason that I think really needs to be addressed is the online. I mean, you know, to begin with, they're desyncing, and you know, the lag is still pretty bad. They had lots of problems online, and you know, I am in the OCM, which is the online career mode, and it was just so hard to record. Well, not to record, it was just so hard to do it. I mean, we usually start at 7, but we end up being on there until, I don't know, maybe something like 9 o'clock because we were trying to get it done, and we always did get it done by about 9 o'clock. But you know, that's 2 hours where we could have easily, where on F1 2014, start at 7, we'd be done by 8, half 8 easily, and go on to F1 2015. We start at 7 on F1 2014. We'd be done by probably 8. So that's about an hour, which is 15-minute qualifying. I think 20-minute qualifying, 25% race. That's about 50 minutes, not even an hour. So we'd be done by 8 easily. Whereas you go on to F1 2015, we were on there until probably about 9, which is 2 hours if we started at 7. So because we were trying to get it done, because of all the problems, we were on there until about 9 o'clock. And I'm just hoping that for F1 2016 all these things are better. I just urge you, Codemasters, to please make this game, please make F1 2016 better. I mean, I'm cutting you a bit of slack because it's your first game on next gen. I understand that, but I kind of feel like Codemasters added the 2014 content onto F1 2015 to make up for F1 2014 not being on next gen. I mean, I'm not slagging them off or anything, but it just seems like that. But you know, I think if they test online properly, then it can be a really good game. And I think probably for 2015 we were all expecting a bit too much, including myself. I think we were just all expecting too much from it, and I think we were disappointed because we were expecting a bit too much. I'm not expecting anything big for F1 2016. I just hope that they bring back the things that I've said. I also really like Champions mode and on F1 2012, and the scenario mode on F1 2013 and 2014. That was pretty good because it's just a change from like career mode or whatever you were doing there. But yeah, so I think they should keep a championship season, like the Grand Prix mode, because because it will help for people that want to do a season as a real driver. I mean, I would like to see that on there for my Bottas career mode and for the Iceman Returns. But you know, I'm not expecting anything majorly big from Codemasters on F1 2016 because they can't add all of this stuff in 1 year. I don't think. If they can, then that would be brilliant. But I don't think they can. I know they're good game designers. They can make a really good Formula 1 game, but I don't think they can add all of these things in 1 year. But you know, I just hope they make things better. And yeah, so that's it from me. So I'd like to thank you all for watching, and if you did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up, comment down below what you thought, subscribe if you are new for weekly F1 content. You can follow me on Twitter @FromPetrod. As always, there's links down in the description, and if you want to get a part of the freedom, then I highly recommend it. There's also a link to that down in the description. And I also would like to say that this week, as it's half term, I guess most of you guys are on half term. If you work, then this will be something for you to look forward to at 5 PM. And when you get home, and if you don't work, if you if you're not on your half term, then this is also something for you to look forward to. But if you are on your half term, I hope you have a good week, and this is something for you to look forward to at the end of the day. But either way, I'm uploading a video every this week, and I hope you all have a brilliant week, and I will see you in my next video. But for now, goodbye.